Alright, you're being recorded now. Today we're gonna play Haunted PS1, a Domestic Spectral Mall. Oh, Spectral Mall. This is clearly inspired by Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. That's a very cool reference. Alright, this is like a compilation of horror games, and I was looking at the list of them, and I actually already played one. It was that, Sorry We're Open game. I showed it to you earlier, or I talked about it. I think I did. Maybe I didn't. I forget. Anyway, here we go. Looks like we're in a winter wonderland, huh? Snowden. Boy, they must have laid a janitor off, huh? There's quite a mess inside of here. I don't even know how the snow got in. I figured there'd be a roof over our head. They speak from the abyss. So I believe each of these stalls is like a different demo game or full game. I don't know. Mothered. We got some apples. All right, Kunadin, I'm going to be walking past these stores, and there are multiples of them, so you got to tell me which one of them sounds neat. That's right. It's kind of like imagine you're on Nick Arcade, only I play them and you pick them. And then you can if you want, you can, uh bet how many points you want that I'll do like the Wizards challenge or whatever, but there's no Wizards challenge to speak of and there's no points. So you can just say whatever fucking number you want, and I'll just say that I did it or not based on whether or not I beat the game. All right, so this one is End Chain, and that one has no key yet. Uh, Shift is run. All right, let's see here. Can't really read that too well. Future, reality, I can't read it. All right, what is this? Oh, well, now that one is just, I have no idea what that means. But we'll call this one the Purple Box game. We'll call this the videotapes game because that has like videotapes over there. And actually, let me link this to our old friend, old buddy, old pal. Try. He might like it. He's a bit of a gamer freak, gamer. Good. Are you keeping track of all the games we've passed by? This is not a game. This is a photo. I don't even know what it is, which makes it scary. There's Sorry We're Open, and like I said, I already played this one, but I will try it again later after we do the others. It's chained shut. Oh, we got a bit of a mystery. So this is a cute little presentation thing. Like again, each of these stores leads to like its own like game made by like its own separate developer, but it's all set in a mall. And I assume that there's like some progression here because like some of these are locked up. So we have the video one, we got the apples, mothered. That's what it's called. And we got another one, House of Necrosis. There's a clock there. Looks like somebody's time is up, right? Yeah. Well, blast cats. What is this? So these are like jewels, like you're a thief. All right, House of Necrosis. Nowhere am I. There's a gun. Ooh, it's got an eye. Here's looking at you, kid. Oh, cool stairs. I've been looking forward to this game a lot. Stairs. That's a joke. It's just a part of the mall. All right, let's see what the exterior is all about. All right, here we have where Tierra's game is going to be hosted next year. That's a little joke. My game's great, so fuck you. Anyway, we got an item. They say you can still see him out here. The elf man. Can't jump. Maybe this is what my game needs. Little dumpsters. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Well, we just get a name and like a little image. So we got House of Necrosis, Mothered, and then the videotapes one. Um, if you're not gonna pick one because you're such a big baby, a big dumb baby, a big dumb idiot baby, then I'm just gonna pick the videotapes one. Cause I remember Blockbuster. This is called Baban Zangar, and it's by illegal Oh, this is illegal. Okay, make sure you don't tell anyone that I'm streaming this, okay? We got Twitter and website. You, a very man, has accidentally collided with the wrong house for your family Christmas dinner party, and now you must find where your family has gone to. Searching for clues within your childhood videotapes? What could possibly go wrong in this highly enigmatic, unconventionally interactive videotape simulation? Quite everything. Flashing lights, loud sounds, buddy horror, and adult themes. Ooh, come on. You better make sure the doors are locked. You don't want any kids walking in there and seeing a booby. We're gonna try it out. Hopefully this doesn't fuck up the window too much. Alright, it's a separate window. So this is gonna be one of those experiences where I have to constantly adjust things, you know what I mean? But that's fine. I'm cool bat. Finish loading. Press any key. Alright. I've heard of this studio. They've made some games. Ooh, there's the tapes and questions. Contents warning. This entertainable may include the following: flashing light effects, loud bursts of noises, disturbing contents and body horror, potentially sensitive subject matter, mentions of smoking, flesh. Continue at your own risk. Play safe. I'm sorry for all of this. You can't apologize for smoking. You just gotta do less of it, buddy. One day at a time. Come, Mom. My son, it's been many years, yet it feels like only yesterday you moved out. I hope you're doing well. Uh-oh, looks like the text will jump around when it reaches the end of it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hello. The Christmas is just around the corner. The Christmas. And you know what that means? That's right, Elf. We're watching Elf. We're gonna watch Elf with everyone here. Will Ferrell is the Elf. Come visit us, and don't be too late like before. Love, Mother. Could this be Mother 4? After all those walking, I'm here, and the weather's getting cold. I can't wait to get inside and blast the heater up already. Alright, well, I'm very slow unless I'm missing something. Eh, zoom, interact. I can't move the camera around. I'm pressing the buttons. About in a few hours earlier than the dinner time. Guess who's gonna be surprised today? I think I'm a little surprised myself. There we go. Alright. Oh shoot. The door is locked with bleeding edge state of art numerical password super system. We gotta figure the puzzle out. What was the password again? I'm gonna go with can't remember. Nope, it didn't work. Alright, I don't know if it's just a thing where I have to keep inputting all the different numbers until I get it, or if there's something I gotta look around that. Hello. It's a healthy, normal-looking tree, and when you look at that, there's a note violently skewered into one of its branch. Note, you forgot your password again, don't you? The password is Bob Dingus. Love me. Bob Dingus.
Okay.
And here we go, baby.
We're in there. Yeah, this is like I'm getting a lot of Silent Hill vibes. Um, some Fatal Frame. I think a lot of Fatal Frame. Silent Hill 1, 2, 4. Uh, Silent Hill Game Boy. Silent Hill Arcade. Yeah, I think it's one of those. Hi, Ain't. We love you. I can't see what that says on there. Mouse look disabled. Press tab to toggle. Do I want to look with the mouse? I, I, I guess I do. Yep, looks great. My character moves very slow, but I'm sure that's part of the horror. Alright. Sorry your family is in the another house, love family. Oh no, I accidentally injected into the wrong house. I hope not violating any laws nor OSHA now that I have entered some other innocent man's house. But I see they have left a note for me here. I wonder if there's any clue to find where my family have moved to, other than this flimsy paper. Let's see. Alright, let's start investigating. Hold on, I have to see a photo on the wall. Check it out. Alright, I can't actually check it out. My character is very flat, so I think they should submit this to the Paperverse Direct. With all the other Mario paper games. Alright, let's okay, I guess I can only interact with the bed, and I fell off the bed. Let's see what we got. Is this a cutscene? Wait, this device looks oddly familiar. And the videotapes, too. Ah, cripes. The note. I surely did enter the wrong house, but it ain't a total loss. Videotapes and weird device. This must be my childhood house. Well preserved as is. Delicious. But what those videotapes are for again? And why did I left those behind when we're moving? What am I doing? It's no use to just ponder around like this, damn it. Only one way to find out. Let's take a peek. I still got a bit too many times, i.e. 2,765 hours and 4.6 seconds left until the dinner. Nothing beats a good old video watching for killing such times and clue finding. Let's see here. Hold on a second, I gotta check something. 2765 divided by 24. So that's 115 days. Here we are in level 1.
Hello.
Rise and shine, my sweet sober child. You're still watching those videotapes you've recorded, just like last year's, I see. To be honest, son, I don't really know why you are so obsessed with them, but hey, it isn't one of those Nintendo Amiga 128 thingy all the other kids are obsessed with. Just make sure that you don't spend all day watching those, especially today. It's Christmas. I'll call you when the breakfast is ready. That's the little baby kid. Ah, sounds like mother acts like mother must be your mother. It appears that this is an old video of your room back in the good old days. Though the videotape seems to be damaged, some parts of it is all blurry and noisy to see exactly what's going on. Good luck. Alright, uh, I'm ready. Gotta make sure the camera's in the right position before we can move, I guess. Alright, what is this? A box full of what is assumed an old stash of videotapes, mostly empty though, so you decided to use it to store the tapes you have found. The box can be subjected to spontaneous human combustion, SHP, and forget anything about it if you want to. Delete the game's saved data. Oh. Leave as is. Soldier on. Okay. Save point. Got it. The warm glow of the Christmas flame. Some vapors. Oh, this is just like South Park. Oh, fuck. I already. Damn it. Got it. Yeah. Leave as is, please. Yeah. Let's go. There's that good old poster I remember. Happy Flesh. What's on the monitor there? Looks pretty wacky, I guess. It's a pinnacle of electronic with rectangular hole conveniently carved in for you to put the videotapes. There also lays around collection of videotapes you record back in time. You can put some tapes in if you want to, do you? Yeah, and Choi, sure. What tapes? Mall? Got it. You put in the tape and sit back on the spectacles. Okay, I'm not reading them. Alright, here we are, level 1. We got some platforming action to do. Let's make sure the camera's in the right place before we can start moving. Seems like you've recorded this way back in time when the festive vibes were playing at the mall. You went once and no more. Good times since then. I don't remember how many years you've had, so let's see what's this. Okay, got it. We're just exploring. Got it. Exploring the videotapes. We're in the videotape. Who's this guy? Oi, what are you doing over there? You didn't forget what you're here for already, did you? Meet me. Alright, we gotta go over there. Oh my god, it's so funny. And we got a goal. We gotta get over to that spot that he moved to. So we have a mission. Exact precision pronto. Oh man, he was very serious about that. But we gotta go through some more dialogue first. As your friend, what's his name? Oh, whatever. Burst to go. Let's move. Well, you know, they gotta build suspense. It's a horror game. They gotta build suspense. Alright, that's the exit. It's gonna leave the videotape. We don't wanna. Alright, let's see what this guy has to say. Oh, I hit him to talk. That's cool. And, welcome to the mall. We sincerely informs you that our name is in fact mall. Please, it's a proper noun, not a common one. See, you know, when you have a mall, usually you give it like a, you know, like a proper name, but this is just called mall. Would not do that. There's an event that's been currently occurring. A good one. The one with the holiday vibes. Oh, he's talking about Christmas. Couldn't, he's talking about Christmas. So I gently ask you to enjoy it. Now please leave me immediately, or leave anytime you like to, through the gate besides me. What's what exploded? What? Wait, sir, but are you supposed to encourage customers to the shopping mall to, well, shop? Oh, we got a bit of social commentary here. Correct, but I ain't employed. Well, that wasn't the case until yesterday. I got fired from this place, but they don't know that I have snatched my uniform without ever returning to them. Now they do not know if I'm fired or not. Perfect crime. So I will take this opportunity as my chance to obtain my revenge. I will cause many mayhems as much as possible. As a treat, me. Oh, this guy's a little prankster. He could be our antagonist for this adventure. Deliciously evil, sir. Thank you, kid. Please leave. Well, I guess we're going to talk to our friend, but we're also exploring along the way there. Oh boy, what's this interesting character about? I hope he has 2 lines of dialogue. Hi, kid. Do you want some? Uh, uh, I think that's like the Viking Norse thing. Oh, thank God he had one. What a gift. One text for me. Alright, we got some holiday vibes. Merry Christmas. This was a very particular pile of clothing. Wait, what was that? I didn't see that. I, okay, it's just ending on its own to be very funny. Right, this is very illegal. Okay, illegal. I can't talk to that thing. Maybe it's not supposed to go this slow. Maybe there's something wrong with my PC. It says 30 frames at the top there. Welcome to Top Topic. Hope you exist. You need anything? Sorry, not a chance. You see, we used to sell fancy suits for dogs after Y4 from our tradition. It was the year 1995 too, spring actually times back then. Okay. This man's speech didn't quite end for a total of... Alright, that's a long time. Got it. And that's how you make a baby when you're trapped inside a wooden can mixing out. Alright, behind the wolf. Got it. Cool. Alright. Oh, wait, I forgot that you asked for something that will go great your leg 3. Here, the shoes will fit your pelvis so much that you will devolve into a pile of one by one. Let's go. Trademark toy bricks. You can take this for free since you're the first customer to hear all my rambling, and I appreciate that. Boy. So I got something. I see your former self-obtaining the shoes. Now you can like faster. Well, that's good. Yeah, going faster, it's always nice. Wow, look at... Oh, I hold shift to go faster. Okay. Well, that's a relief. And we really did a lot to earn it. You vividly remember this exact moment. It was a tree, a good one. The one with the festive ornaments such as chains, tormented, ornamental bull houses, etc. It was quite a crumbulous spectacle, alongside display of what once were outstanding number of Mother's Nature. Now it's dead. Stranded on information's post with the following promotion. Happy New Year's. You must enjoy the good feeling of Crembambulis, 15% off sale offer and won't be dismembered until 19XX. Enjoy. Seeing this tree in a better view would be great. You are simply too small to appreciate from this perspective. Okay, well, I feel it's like good. It's decent. Alright. I'm playing on keyboard, by the way. Hey, I think this place is illegal. Therefore, I am. We're not even halfway into the November, but they have already gotten this redonkuloid tree up. What a whining machine the guy is, pondered to yourself. Yet you hope they're still having a bundle of success fun existing. So we're in a videotape within a videotape memory, I guess, of watching Christmas when we were a kid or something at a mall. You are not ready yet, aren't you not? Give us the magic word that you have to find us before, should you must continue. Um, hey, by the way, we are. Sorry that, but we can't let you know if you didn't provide us the words. You asked us to do so. Don't you remember so? Okay, whatever. So usually I said I was gonna play like about 3 hours or 2 hours. So we're kind of getting close to 8 p.m. It's very pretty looking and it has a certain sense of humor to it. And I think the setup is interesting, but so far it's just very slow paced. And I kind of want to move on to like another game pretty soon. So I'll just give this till like I guess 10 more minutes. All right. Hi, welcome to my restaurant. I serve a quality of meats on other edible products. Therefore, I am the servant ambassador of the proteins. Why should I help you? If we grew a steak from ourselves and eat it, what is it considered cannibalism? What food do you provide? I want your foods. There. Awesome. Third customer. Our business will exponentially grow with given form in coming years. Where one. Okay. What are you? Me. Great choice. Opening day 100% discount or apply. Enjoy the following. The food was undeniably good. Even I can still vividly taste this tasteful taste of my taste buds. Taste buds are tiny sensory organs. Tongue resides within your oral cavity. Yeah, it is a shitpost. Yes. Look, I can't believe the food is a real thing. This meat in this exact position is such a delirious thing. Yeah, got it. Alright, cool, short combo. Uh, I guess I'll talk to this guy next. Meat is animal flesh that is eaten. Okay, I get the joke. Or Nordic or whatever. Hey kid, are you up for a cool and fun roach thing? Every person swallows up to get. Oh, fact, right? So we eat roaches. Bursted. Oh, Blockbuster. Oh boy, that's really brings me back. Brings me back to the Radio Shack. Can I talk to that guy? He was okay. So, a neatly organized aisle full of illegal comics enclosed within a plastic cuticle. Only a few counts for pee on cuticle and available for peeping, and you see it from yourself. So what now? Okay, that's one. A neatly organized. Okay. Nothing. Man, let's just talk to the guy. About time, Anton. Oh no! The Christmas is nearing, and we recently finished our finals. Aren't you excited? And you know what the drill. We celebrate per usual, just like how we have been doing for our lifespan of mere 15 years, by summoning a household deity in a very wholesome ritual full of friends and fiends. No! Where did you even learn about that, dude? I've told you for like that many times now. How could you forget so easily? We're gonna watch some movies in our home tonight, see? But I can't decide what to watch. Morning of the Freeze-Dried Dead? Basketball Case? Turning Blue? God, I need more time. Whoa, wait, weren't you looking forward to recording the ominous looking tree that this wall has to offer? Yeah, trees are my favorite thing, and I must contain them in this exciting new camcorder. Ah, I love it when those trees tree everywhere. Well, why don't you go ahead and do that while I choose the tapes to rent? Okay, so I recording the tree then? Okay. I thought I did that already. Happy New Year's, Kay. I talked to this guy already? Yeah, this is this guy. Alright, let's just talk to that guy again. It's your time to shine and watch the tree you've been nagging me for years for. While it's cooking, I'll choose my tapes to rent. I guess I can't leave yet. I have to do something. Maybe I have to go up, you know, get a better view. So I guess it's neat that because we're inside a videotape, everything we can't see is like all, you know, staticky. So this is all part of the memory. Could you excuse us for a brief time frame? Okay, got it. What? Uh-huh. A lot of French people here. Don't fret, he didn't used to exist like this. Actually, they were a pretty popular boy in our school. One day he told me that he is about to achieve the ultimate flush a man could ever ask for before he came to school like this the next day. Not sure what in the name of Holy Cho happened to him, but at least he looks happy. But anywho, we're here to get some interviews done, preferably with certain individuals who share many essential traits as my friend. It's from our sex ed school assignment, and we need at least 3 person to interview a man for his homework. Will he prevail, surviving this quest for 57 years of regret? Okay, in that sense, could you to help us in finding and viewing with others that look similar to my friends, perhaps? No. Very no. I guess if I run out of stuff to do, but you know, I'm getting close to the end here of my interest, and alright, there we go. There we go. Even though the mall you had filmed with your camcorder holding little tiny lands were built fairly recently, there wasn't that much people flocking around the mall. Still, the place had gotten quite a nice view you could enjoy from the lounge floor. Perhaps I was enjoying being there at that exact moment of time back then, though. This specific spectacle reminded you of the old promise for yourself that you should revisit the place after the fests were over, yet you have just remembered about it now. What a shame. Oh, you finished? Hey, Ton, you done there? I'm quite the dunzo here, man. I got the tapes, let's go. Yeah, it's very rude to flip the bird like that in a public setting. But I guess so small is illegal, whatever that means, and, you know, it's all good. I decided to just watch all 354 tapes tonight. Today's going to be a long, long night. May the power of energy drink and the caffeine pills guide us through the darkness of many nights we shall tread on. On the other hand, though, how was the tree? Middle. Middle? Huh, alright, that was unexpected. Because, you know, I still remember when you were nagging me to go to the soon-to-be open mall just to see the tree every time we walked down the streets. Streets, ha, that was a funny word. It tickled my brain every time I hear it. Never gets old nor new, just a middle. Wait, hadn't we recorded something else on the street before this one? Let's see if this is still around this place when you check this tape. You remember the existence of tape roadside at that number. The locked tapes are available at the device for us to watch. Well, got anything else to do here? Let's meet up at the outside when we're done with this place. For now, I'm going to check for more tapes to rent here.
Maybe. Maybe.
Audio visual delight. Honey, don't you think Anton is looking oddly gorgeous ever since he came back home from, what was it, Boy Scouting last week? Of course, and it feels odd. While I'm very glad to see that he's looking gorgeous and all, but he also looks kind of drowsy all the time. Did you notice that? Yes, he went to the winter camp, so it's no surprise to see him catch a cold, but my worst concern is that he seems to be suddenly forgetting about things a lot recently. He's trying to act like he's totally fine, but I can see his long face right through him. Not the best timing given that the final exams are coming up for him also. I wonder what happened to him while he was out there. I'm really concerned. Marius, have you asked him about that? Of course I did. I tried to talk to him, but kid just walled his mouth shut the whole time. How could I get him to talk it out if he's like that? Christ, let's just forget about this whole negative concerns and stuff. We can only hope that it's just a common cold and he really could have just done some intense trainings there to become extra buff in exchange of his brain juice, you know? Quit joking, Marius. Our son's looking as lively as a frozen fish, and we as a parent can't do anything about it. We should be ashamed. I believe in my boy, and I can only hope he would never lie to us. But what if Anton did not actually went to the camp at all? I get your concern, June, but let's just pause those thoughts for a while. I'm afraid we have loads of work to do in tomorrow, and worrying like this won't do any help on that. Let's just take a rest up for now. We can always directly ask him in the morning. I'll give him some meds before I go, just in case. Ooh, things are getting pretty serious. It was a very anxious night hearing them wonder about me behind the door, for they do not know. The guilt, as bitter as an expired cough syrup I had that day, tormented me every night since then, yet I could not tell them the truth. I had lied to my parents for the first time, but that was it. Hopefully I didn't make them worry too much. Probably I'm a good boy. Okay, it's going over. Uh-oh, he's got some concerns and anxieties. Alright, I was just trying to get to the save point here, but I see we got quite a bit to go. Good thing I still got my running shoes. Things won't take so long if I got my shoes. Again? Guh. I hate it when that happens. It feels like as if I'm getting forcefully shown my worst childhood memories, Clockwork Orange style. What were I doing again? Oh, yeah, right. Time to check out those newly found videotapes. Alright, well, I guess I can't save here, but, oh, wait. Oh, it's just another tape. Wait, do I have two now, or did I get one from, is that like the one that I was reminded about before? Back to work it is. I just want to see oh, it's saving, okay. So I don't know how long this demo is. I assumed everything was going to be like an hour or two, but this is very lengthy, you know? Okay, so this is
Good.
all right. I guess I already saved. So I think I'm good for now. On this one.
Alright.
So we got two
Maybe.
other ones.
Hmm.
I don't know if there's like a lot of stuff I gotta do here. Yeah, it's very girthy. I think I've seen something that looks like this game before on Twitter. I'm gonna close out of it right now. All right. Um, right, so just let's just go back to this. If I close the window, that's good. Uh, Give me a minute. I have to plug in my laptop. While I do that, I guess you can talk to yourselves what you thought of it. I kind of have an impression that Kunadin really loved it. Um, Ain't, what did you think? Oh yeah, is that what that is? Well, I thought it looked pretty, and I thought the premise was interesting. Very slow paced, not quite my sense of humor. Though I've watched stuff like that, like I kind of like some bits of the animation reminded me of like Pilot Red Sun or whatever that fucking you know, the Christmas Cretan thing is. But I this one just felt a bit more too low random, and it seemed like it was trying to go for like a more serious subject matter along the way, but instead like the same like humor and whatever. Sure, yeah. Yeah, I think there's like a serious story underneath of it, but I don't know. I was kind of just kind of trudging through all the text, wasn't really like clicking for me, and there's a lot of it. It seemed like it really liked the whole choke with like misspellings and calling things the wrong things, or like over detailed words or really big numbers or whatever. Some stuff was kind of cute, and the environments were neat. Again, I kind of like the premise more than anything, and the characters looked nice, cute. We're gonna play Mothered next, unless, yeah. But yeah, just very slow paced. Um, Took a while. I'll probably go back to it later on my own time. Yeah, I think that's part of it. Is like I was just kind of like already kind of checking out, because it's just like the writing and like the general humor. Hold on, I'm taking a little drink here. Anyway, that was Anton Ball, so let's go play Mothered next. Mothered! Mothered, a role-playing horror game. Enigma Studio. Oh, I'm sorry, I hope that isn't too racist to say. An immersive first-person horror adventure where you play as Liana, a young girl who arrives home after major surgery and is met with a strange mannequin claiming to be her mother, flashing effects, sickness, and or death. Jamie Gavin, Carl Barnes, that classic dynamic duo, real Batman and Robin team up here. Mothered 3 Direct, that's right, buddy. And it's opening up another window, so I gotta check here if it's capturing it. I don't see it being captured. All right, well, I gotta move this to the side here so I can see if it's showing up or not. It's a Unity thing, and for some reason, I always seem to have trouble with Unity more than anything on Picardo. All right, I'm still not seeing it. Yeah, I know it's not being captured. Stop yelling at me, Mom. Okay, let's switch this back to auto. And then we are going to open up window capture. We're going to add a new source. Mothered, capture cursor. This doesn't look promising. Yeah, that's just my screen. That's not what I care for. All right. Maybe I'll get it now if I just set it to auto. Oh, there it is. Okay, got it this time. Alright, this game features theme of abuse, sickness, death. This demo may also contain flashing lights. Player discretion is advice. Alright, so flashing lights, guys. If you're not comfortable with that, you gotta be careful, okay? I'm serious. There's a storm approaching right on cue. We can only hope this will be the last. Left click to wake up. Whoa. Sunday evening. Oh, sorry, Liana. I didn't mean to wake you. I must have been thinking out loud again. Good timing. We're almost there. I know that the surgery took a lot out of you, but I think getting you back home will make all the difference. It's important for you to be with Mother, to remind you of how things used to be. If all goes well, I have faith that you'll be back to your old self by the end of the week. You've been through a lot. I'm just glad we got you out of that place. It wasn't good for your head. Cruising down the highway, looking for some fun. You know, Liana, Father turns down the radio. I have a good feeling about this week. I know we've been so busy at work recently. To tell you the truth, it shames me that I don't have as much time to see my family as I used to. But I just want you to know something. Everything we do is for you. I'll give you a call on Thursday evening. Remember to keep an ear out for my call. Alright, so I see Sunday and he mentioned Thursday, so I guess we're going to be going through days of the week in this thing. The house is just up here on the right, just in time for nightfall. I can't see, Father. I'm stuck to the floor. Uh. Oh. Unity froze a bit. End day night. Well, here we are. The storm has picked up, so you better run in before you get soaked. If it's too dark in there, be sure to look for light switches. Oh, I almost forgot your mother left a box for me somewhere in there. Could you bring it out to me before you head to bed? I'll be waiting right here. Thanks, Dad. Alright, very slow frame rate. Alright, well, I gotta find light switches, I guess, because it's dark as fuck. Fuck. Very spooky, pretty. Things are quite obscured. Alright, yeah, I think this is a little too dark. She says he said I gotta find a box or some shit. Maybe it's inside. I didn't know. Yeah, I guess I can't click that. Alright, well, it's dark as fuck. Sorry I said the F word twice there. Just want to emphasize with you that I can't see that well. Yeah, a little bit. Very fancy visuals. Father is just bursting with light, like the touch of God has reached him in that car. Oh, Okay, well, I'm in a bit of trouble navigating, so I've 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 inspected the door several times. I've clicked on it. Door hand. Okay, I'm sorry. I have to click on the door handle. We're being very specific. Okay. I can't find any light switches. They're usually on the side here, but no, not on this one. We're fancy in this game. Oh, there it is. All right, things are lighting up. You pick up the. Nobody's there. Spooky. Gotta find Dad's box. Box for Dad. Can't see shit. Makes me wanna quit. You do not need to sit. You touch the lamp. Oh yeah. Look at that. It's a note from for you. Welcome home, Liana. I hope you made it here safely. Sorry I'm not there to welcome you personally. I haven't been feeling well the past few days, so I've had to go to bed early. I'll make it up to you in the morning, okay? Love, Mom X. P.S. I have the box on the sofa for your dad. Could you please bring it out to him before he drives off? He needs it for work. Ivo, there's a lamp just behind you. It should help. Alright, so she left the box on the sofa. These are not, this is not a sofa. We're playing spooky game. Nah. There's a cardboard box on the sofa. Father wants you to bring it to him. You pick up the box. It's quite heavy. Alright, let's get this box to dear old dad. Now we must brave the elements to return this to father. I've already gotten confused on where I am. Great, you found it. You give Dad the box. Be sure to say hi to your mom for me. Say hi to your mom for me. And please be patient with her. She's been through more than any of us. I'd give you a hug, but I can't let you see my face. It wouldn't be safe. Looks like the storm's picking up. Better run in and get to bed. I'll be sure to call on Thursday night. Good night. Uh-oh, I can't see his face. What does that mean? Ooh. Ooh. He's ugly. Ugly dad. Let's close the door so we don't let any wolves in. Potty time. You do not need to go. You do not need to use the sink. What is this, 1984? The mirror has been covered with tape. It's for your own good. I guess I live with a family of ugly people and I inherited all them damn genes. Stay out or face my wrath. Ugh. You wrote this sign. Yeah, I mean business. Don't fuck with me, Mom. I'll tear your face off. You have traveled far today, you were exhausted, you climb into bed and go to sleep. I didn't see what the rest of that says. End day. Monday morning. This is your desk. Lights on. Ah, beautiful, beautiful Monday morning. It's not time to sleep. Well, can I equip clothes? Am I naked? Hot. Vo, we're in a horror game. Are you scared? I am forbidden from entering mother and father's room. Hey, we get to see the fucking place. Oh, he's scared already. Ugh. I am not allowed to enter this room. What is this room? There was no answer. Um, okay. I don't know if that made a difference. Wow. What a beautiful world we live in. So serene, so calm. What am I doing? I don't know. Guess I'm just exploring. Well, I'll have to see father. Boy, this is a tight fit. Perhaps walking all the way out here was not a good idea. The music's just gone. It's like you're just fucking around. We don't care for you. Very rude. Very rude. Yeah, it's right out there, burning up the place. You know, UV rays. Hey, what's this? Orchard unavailable in demo. Sorry guys, Orchard is DLC. That's a full paid experience. You guys could even handle the Orchard. Let's see if this is DLC only. No, it's just a plain old gate. I'm not getting a whole lot of Earthbound vibes, despite it being called Mother. I'm a stranger in my own home. Sorry, this is a little boring, but I'm just exploring here, and I wasn't giving any directives on what to do. No mission objectives, no achievements. There's mom. Hey mom, can I see your face? Good morning, Liana. It's me, your mother. Well, she's quite a looker. Apologies for my absence last night. I needed to take care of something. I know what you may be thinking. You don't have anything to worry about. You're home now. That's the most important thing. But anyway, I do hope you slept comfortably. I understand that you may be feeling a bit confused after your operation. You've been through a lot, Liana. But as I'm sure you've noticed, your room was. I like the way she's like emoting around. Just the way it was when you left. After all, we wouldn't want you to face your wrath, would we? I always loved that little sign on your door. So it's so you. Oh right, this is a mannequin. Like literally in a mannequin. It's not like badly rendered or whatever. It's just supposed to be a mannequin. I hope that being back in your own room has made you feel a little more comfortable. For today, I think you should take it easy. catch up with your dear old mother. First things first, I have prepared breakfast for you. It's over there on the table. It's your favorite. Here we go, motherfuckers. Mom, I want to watch TV. I do need to watch TV, god damn it. That is what I like to see. Some kind of food. Nutrients. Your favorite. End day. Afternoon. Took me all afternoon. All morning, I mean. Record player. You are forbidden from touching this record player. It is father's prized possession. Man, can't do anything. Can't watch TV. Can't sleep in the morning. Can't touch the record player. All we gotta do is just hang out with fucking mom. Hey, mom. What's up, mom? Damn, mom, you so fine. You ate that whole thing? That's interesting. So I understand that your memory may not be intact after your operation. And so I was thinking it could perhaps be helpful if I was to show you around the house. I should start moving like this when I talk to people in the future. Maybe if you got a tour of the house you grew up in, it could speed up your recovery. And I like your little hand gesture too. It's like, hey, okay, feel free to explore the house. Damn it. Alright, Mom. I'm gonna get my memory charged up. My memory's gonna be so good. There you are right there. Hi, Mom. This downstairs room has been boarded up. It was broken, so we thought it was best to not let anyone in. I know how much you used to love getting to places you shouldn't be. You must not try to break in here. Then again, it's not like you ever listened to us. Haha, you always were a rebellious one. That's me. But this is your own good. After all, we don't want you flooding the place. That would be a nightmare. Anyway, meet me upstairs and we'll check up on that brother of yours. Oh boy, I have a brother. That's bullshit. Can't do anything. Can't flip the house. Probably can't even look at the fridge. Here, watch this. This fridge contains food. You do not need to eat. See? Well, that's the freezer, not the fridge. Uh, possible bug, possible glitch. Fridge percent. We gotta wait till it's Thursday evening for Daddy to call us. Probably tell us we're a good girl. All right, Mom. Let's give her this. Let's give him the shit, honey. Oh, I have great news. Your sister is back. Hopefully this time for good. He's been quiet ever since he got sick. Now he spends all his time on his computer talking with others like him. Oh, we never get to talk anymore. And whenever we do, we may as well be speaking another language. It's like he's in a completely different world. But our boy is very smart for his age, that's for sure. You ever need advice? I'm sure he won't find you knocking on this door. He won't mind you knocking on his door. We'll never allow you to go in, however. Okay, let's move on. The way she's gesturing to me, it makes me seems like she's selling me something, or like she's trying to like convince me to go like do rock climbing or something like that, or like to buy a car. There was no answer. All right, well, brother's busy. Mom, what do you got to say about the bathroom? This is the bathroom you'll be using. As I said, the downstairs one is boarded up and you're forbidden from entering. Also, I hope you don't mind, but I have had to cover all the mirrors. It is, again, for your own good. Dang, getting roasted by my own mom. I can't even see that high. And that brings us finally to this door. It leads to mine and your father's room. You are not to enter this door. We keep it locked, but we trust that isn't necessary. We have trust in this family, that's why we lock doors. That concludes our tour. End day, evening. Alright, sick ass tour. Mother has left. Alright, let's enter. Oh, I can't do it. It's not time for sleep. Mission objective is to survive. Okay, this is another slow-paced one. Alright, I'm just making sure, you know, my character hasn't gone to the restroom in a while. Hello, Chris. What's up? Fine. What you gonna do on your laptop? Alright, bye-bye, love you. Yeah. Alright, I think our brother may very well be dead. It's a pretty looking place, for all I know. Let's watch some boob tube. Yeah. I mean, that first one, I'm pretty sure we couldn't really I doubt it was going for horror, you know. I think we can agree on that. We go in here? Forbidden by who? Come on. I mean, already I think like things are pretty spooky dooky, right? Oh, there's Mom. All right, Mom, what's up? How's it going in the old swamp, eh? Leanna, you startled me. You weren't meant to sneak up on me like that. Oh, this is marvelous. How very special. You always used to love sneaking up and spooking me. Oh, it's starting to look like you're getting back to your old self. Who knows, maybe getting a tour of the house helped recover some of your memories. Okay, tell you what, tomorrow we'll go take a look around the outside of the house. I'm certain that once you see where you grew up, you'll be back to yourself in no time. Does that sound good? I mean, I guess I don't have much of a choice. We used to, oh, okay, go down together all the time. I'll tell you the truth, I was worried we'd never get a chance to do that again. Aw, sweet, how touching. Perhaps all the sacrifices we made really were worth it. This one looks especially beautiful, though, doesn't it? Come on. It's starting to get cold. It's about time you get to bed. So is that end day thing like is that like intended like to be off filter or is that like just, you know, a visual problem? Well, nice of Mom to let me just hang out here until things got dark. I don't think my character is all that, you know, bright either. So I guess I go to bed. Like I'm guessing this isn't one of those games where you know, you really get a whole lot of like multiple options. Oh, okay, I guess all we can really do is go to bed then, huh? Oh, someone's in my room. Well, that's spooky. Who is it? Alright, there you are. Liana, our angel, just one more thing. I've had to do a lot of things that I have regretted, so please, no more. For the sake of this family. Sorry I had to bring down the mood before bedtime. Oh, it's okay if you hate me. It's normal for girls your age. I just really hope you enjoyed your first day back home. Get some rest. I'll tuck you in, just like before. Thanks, Mom. Uste. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, though. But boy, did you miss out on all the action? Holy shit! Yeah, I think this is another one that I'm not gonna complete right now. Um, we're on Tuesday. Oh man, can we make it to Thursday? I don't know, guys. It's just so fucking exciting. Let's go see what brother's up to. Well, he's still dead. I'll see what I can do about that, though. Oh, good morning, Liana. I hope you're well rested. I may ask you to exert yourself a little more today. Yesterday evening, I mentioned that I show you around the house grounds. Well, I've given it further thought, and I think we simply must do it. If there is any possible chance of getting your memories back, we need to take it. I think it's important for you to know what goes on here. Okay, I'd like you to meet me down by the place we watched the sunset last night. Alright, mission objective obtained. No more fucking around, because it doesn't really seem to benefit us. Alright, Mom, what's the skinny? What do we gotta do to get around here? Ah, you made it. This is our orchard. It means a lot to me. Unfortunately, it's DLC. While you were in hospital, I became very lonely. I never got to see your father. And your brother? He closed himself off entirely. Watching you in that hospital bed made me feel so powerless. This orchard became the one place where I felt I had control over what was happening. To have responsibility over the creation of life. It's a divine gift. A gift inherently infused with sorrow and failure. To look at this orchard, you don't see all the heartbreak that was involved in creating such beautiful life. Creating an environment where they can thrive and come into their own. It takes time, but once you get right, you'll forget about the hardship that brought you there. Cool talk, Mom. I'm like 8 or 12 or something. Uh, oh shit, I clicked off of it. Yeah, yeah, this is really taking its sweet fucking time. Spending your energy on helping them grow, only to have to dispose of the failure. That's where our hope comes in. And I have hope. I'm sure all this is like leading up to some shocking like ending or revelations on like to Thursday night. Let's continue. Meet me on the path near the house. Tuesday afternoon. Mother is waiting. No, whatever. Alright, Orchard is not a part of the demo, guys, so I'm afraid we can't go into the Orchard. I know you're all excited about going to the Orchard, but we're just not going to get to the apple collecting minigame, alright? We're not going to be able to collect any cider to refill our health. Can we see our brother from outside? No, no, nothing cool like that. I mean, maybe. For all I know, they could have said it's a mannequin as a joke. Like, okay, this is just really badly animated. The path behind me will take you to the graveyard. But she seems like a pretty chill fucking mannequin. Our character isn't unnerved. Then again, unlike Bendy, which I was playing last week, our character doesn't say much, so like we aren't given any like insight as to whether how unnatural or unnerved things are. And, you know, for I think that's fine for like a horror game. Like you maybe you want to let the player figure out like okay what's normal, what's not. Whereas like Henry and Bendy would always be like, that's a bit odd about like two or three things, and then like he would not give a shit about like a dead cartoon character. Like if Henry was here, he'd be like, mother seems to be acting strange, and she's made of plastic. And like Henry, is that normal? Like is your mother usually turned to plastic? I don't know. The path behind me will take you to the graveyard. We keep the gate locked. I like to go in there every Friday evening. Oh fuck, we gotta go to all the way to Friday. Although I've been growing less fond of going in there lately. Yeah, probably because it's full of graves. With a future as hopeful as ours, I don't feel the need to cling to the past. Not anymore. I'm ready. It's time to move on with our tour. I mean, meet me behind the house. There's one last thing I need to show you. All right, Mom. What do you got stored for me this time? Uh, is this where we're supposed to be? Yeah, well, like I think like they purposely like held off that. Like that dad like just left. What is this texture? I think like the dad left and he said you can't see my face. So I think something fucked up's going on, but we don't quite know yet. You see that barn up there? Yeah, I did. What of it, Mom? I truly hope you'll never have to see what's in there. Yeah, there's a whole lot of things I'm not seeing, so don't worry about that. Do not enter the barn. All right. Well, they seem to be making a point on that. Come on downside. It's getting late. All right, I got it. Yeah, I won't. I promise I won't enter the barn because I can't fucking do it. Yeah, I would. Trust me, Vo, I would, but this game is quite adamant about where you cannot go. Ooh, pretty. Yeah, which would be very lame. I'm hoping that I'm like a werewolf. I don't know. What's cooking, good looking? By the way, I've been meaning to ask, how was your father doing? You spoke to him when he drove you here on Sunday evening, didn't you? Ever since you got sick, he just buried himself in his work. That's why I barely get to see him these days. He makes a quick visit every Friday night just to see how things are doing. Oh, he's just so determined to make things right. Off to bed with you. What, no food? Off to bed. She's casting a spell. We must go to bed. It's getting dark. She's about to go Kamehameha on us. Mother has left. Oh yeah. Should I even bother checking this stuff? I don't care if I get jump scared. I didn't see any like no warnings on the presentation. Well, this game is made by like two people, so what can you really expect? All right, let's not fuck around outside. It's are you? Oh, right. I guess the lights just stay on until like I turn them off, you know. Well, we gotta check up on dear old brother, right? Ooh, I think he's gaming. Probably playing Fortnite. She's been feeding you dirt for breakfast, by the way. Not sure what's worse, the fact that she tells you it's your favorite, or the fact that you believe her. All right. You think the basement door was open. All right, well, we'll check it again, my friend. Nope, not opening. But we got to talk to bro. There she is. I thought the most marvelous idea. Let's spend a day in the orchard tomorrow. Oh, We will get up bright and early and spend a day picking apples until the sun sets, just like we used to. What do you think? You always, you always jumped at the opportunity. You and your brother used to love competing to see who could pick the most best ones. Don't tell him I said that, but I always thought you were the best. Speaking of your brother, have you gotten a chance to speak with him at all? Yeah, told me about Dirt. I'm certain that he's just as thrilled to have you home as I am. It's just, he shows it in his own way. Yeah, I guess. I thought of the most marvelous. Okay, got yeah. Well, unfortunately, come home. Right? I know that. Uh, is this part of the presentation? Don't. You pay no heed. No, this is part of the game. I see it on my end too. I think this is meant to be scary. You call the number on screen. You pick up the receiver. Don't. Okay, this is playing this again. Yeah, it happens each time. I hear the phone ringing. I don't think this is it. Yeah, I got it. I got it. All right. I'm gonna go downstairs. Yeah, it's something like again. This is not part of the whatever. It's part of the game. In your dream existence. All right, things are being very weird and illegible. You pick up the phone, but your machine does not have the result to see it. Come back to this program once your machine has witnessed the full experience. Hello? Ignore them. Returning in 3. Returning in 2. Returning in 0. Available now on Steam and itch.io. Press S, visit Steam page. Soundtrack available now, coming soon. Wishlist on Steam. Follow me on Twitter. Okay, so that was just a demo. It's over. We did it. We did it. Okay, we did it. Uh, I pressed S. You can see that my screen's loading. So what is it? Oh, yeah. Okay. Psychological. $10. I guess it's already out, but that was just a demo. Sickness, abuse, death, tense atmosphere. Sure. Course of 7 days. Well, I guess we experienced about like a little under 50%, but more than 25%. Oh, it sounds like the apple orchard sequence gets really intense. Well, yeah, I think I'm good. I think I'm good on the demo. Like, as in I'm done. Yeah, can I close this? I can't. All right, there. Yeah, I'm not feeling that either. So let's what? Bolt cutters. Hey guys, bolt cutters here. Yeah, I don't know. Like I know Kuniden said it looked like it focused on the visuals, but aside from like the lighting and a bit, Everything was very blocky and basic, and it was just very slow paced. It seems like there's some kind of reality shenanigans. Yeah, it was funny. Am I not? Okay, well, obviously, bolt cutter is not going to work on wood. All right, so thankfully, I don't think it's a thing where I have to play every game to completion because I don't think this game is keeping track of that. It's just presentation wise. But I see a lot of closed doors, so I guess I have to unlock stuff, find stuff to like unlock the others. Let's do that a bit before we succumb to the House of Necrosis. Hi, try. We're playing some spooky fucking games. Locked from this side. Right now we're in the mall presentation. Um, and like I said earlier, this is where you can find the Tierra game in next year's demo. Uh, this is where I got the bolt cutters, and so far I haven't seen any bolts to cut. So far I played something that was in some bullshit language that wasn't real. It was very silly and weird, but very slow paced and not scary. I ended up not completing it because I got bored. Yeah, this is Silent Hill. And I played something called Mothered, which it was made by one person and it looks it. But hey, what am I? Who am I to judge, right? Can't bolt cut the snow. I was just exploring around right now because yeah, we did that and it sucked. Uh, I was in necrosis. Wait. Okay, so that just leads to outside. This is locked from this side. I'm exploring the mall right now. That's okay with you, fellas. What's this one? Yeah, I wasn't able to read that earlier, and I still can't. That's the one I played already. And this is alright, so this is the other end. Is there anything to bolt? Oh, there we go. Alright, we unlocked more. Here we are in the mall. Oh, we got boxes. Nope, locked. Chain shut from the other side. Two doors close to each other. Yeah, we love our doors here at Door Mart. Remember that fake door skit on Rick and Morty? Fake doors. Okay, what's the point of this? That's just silly. They know it. Go to the basement. Uh-oh, spooky. Well, so far this is the best part I've played tonight, is this mall. Too hot to pass through. Hey, speak for yourself, buddy. It's out of gas. Out of gas. Hey, I got a quarter. It really is just like Tierra. Damn, George is looking good. Alright, we can't quarter our way through the wood. Not yet. Can't twist this back without a tool. Well, my cord is not going to solve this problem. I assume if I do all this stuff, I'll unlock the other games, right? You know, more games, the more merrier. We don't have to be stuck with House of Necrosis for our evening. Oh! Haunty? Ghoulie. Uh-oh. Separate but equal. Hey, we got a wrench. I think we could twist that tool on. Oh, there's some spooky thing. It doesn't seem to like us looking at them. My bad. We got another quarter here. Apparently. Spooky. Alright, so I assume. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's racist. Yeah, well, we've only played 2 games so far. Technically, I played a third one because the game I played last night was on here. Ain't, in case you didn't hear me earlier. That Sorry We're Open game is on this as well. Like we passed by one of the displays for it. All right, now I gotta remember where that wheel was. It was in the boiler room. Yeah, do it. Poorly textured. Come on, don't cut yourself short. All right, did I do it? I didn't see what the text said. Toilet Chronicles instead. I assume that's a real game, and you probably like it. Wait. Oh yeah, 2 quarters. Okay. All right, I guess this is fine, right? Maybe that steam's gone now. Yep. Horror. Clipboard. Let's see what it says. Haunted PS1 Demo Disc 3 Spectral Mall. We got a whole lot of people on this thing. Oh, how nice. Do I want to play Twilight Chronicles? Like, what is it about? Tell me about it while we explore here. This is exactly what I think about when I think of malls. Alright, generator's generating. But what was it to do? What's it for? I see. Is it free? Oh, wait, where was I? I don't know what that generator is about. Okay, there's some boarded up door there. I think, did I pass by anything over here? This was the generator room, which we did. And then this was the supply closet, which we got that stuff in. I think we just have that boarded room over there to explore next. Is this scary? I could always put it on the wheel. $5. What a bargain. All right, that's the bathroom. I think we got everything from the bathroom. whole lot of quarters here. Not sure what those are for either. It could be scary. Collapsed wing. Be knighted. All right. Oh, we got some money there. Fear the spotlight. Screwdriver. What could I use the screwdriver on? So far, the only things I don't know what to do with are the doors that are locked on the other side, and then the boarded up things. And dead letter department. Um. Okay. Well, I see why this was abandoned now. It's floating. But we got to some. Oh, another quarter. Hey, we're $1 richer. Yum yum. All right, guys. Let's play the last demo for tonight. I'll probably pick this up next Sunday just because there's just so much fun stuff to do. We got Be Knighted. I assume that's about a bee, so that's gonna probably sway people. Fear the Spotlight. Ooh, and we got a little projector-looking thing. Um, plant and a Dead Letter Department with a lot of shells with a lot of letters. So what's it gonna be? Well, Ain't Smart is showing that he wants bees to um, do stuff to him. What do you guys pick? We got Be Knighted, Fear the Spotlight, and Dead Letter Department. I'm taking a vote, and I'm gonna do like a minute, so come on. What's it gonna be? Everybody vote now. Oh boy, well that's two. And so far the only person that is participating in here is Vo. Um, yeah, I think we're doing the Be Knighted Vo. So we're gonna do that. Be Knighted. Microtonal mat. After a tragedy destroys her hive, a bee is stranded in a hunter's trap during an intense thunderstorm. Meet friends and foes, discover treasures and traps, and traverse the dangerous caverns in this adventure. Bugs! Elizabeth Hambleton, voice of the bee. And Microtonal Matt did pretty much everything it looks like. Alright, let's go. Let's see what the buzz is all about. Alright, this is made in Godot. I assume you guys can't see this. It's full screen. So I am going to have to go into my Picardo and try and figure this out again. Alright, capture specific window. B night. Alright, I think we're in business. Business, I should say. So I can't quite see the chat as it is fucking full screen again. So, alright, we got a controller. Left LV, use LT, D-pad, select weapon when unlocked, or 1, 2, 3, or WASDA, start, pause game. Space, left clicked E, alright. The audio is sounding quite fucked. Very scuffy. You guys can hear that beeping, that clipping. Like maybe that's part of the aesthetic. Maybe something's fucked up on my end, or maybe it's just the game itself. Who knows? But I'm loading up the chat right now so I can see what the fuck you guys are saying about me. Kunin says, Sakri, you're so cool. I wish we were even better friends than we already are. Oh, that's so sweet of you. But let's play through the game right now. She's quite a looker, I'll admit. She can be my queen. Beyond the guard walls of marble spired and lofty keeps, an elder wood waxes upon an earthen throne. Aw, earth. Bearing a spiked crown atop a leafy brow, and drinking of the rivers tainted by eons of strife. It is an age of untamed wildness, of danger and discovery. All right, well, let's get to it then. Look at all that untamed wildness. Ooh boy, so much danger, so much discovery right now. So, place your bets. Do you think this is going to be a horror game, or do you think it's going to be somebody's like game that they submitted for this that is vaguely scary, or a game that is unrelated to horror but has like big horror elements into it, or just a game and they just submitted to this thing? Well, what is this? Legend of Zelda? It's badass. I don't like what that guy's going with that pig. Yikes, he got wrecked. You guys are fucked. What are you even thinking trying to deal with them? Should have let him have that pig. Cut your losses. Oh, they got him in the hole. But they broke the hive. Was it worth it? Hmm. Sometime later. So it looks like it's just setting up why the hive got destroyed, as well as, I guess, establishing this world that there's monsters in it and that there are people. Alright, let's see here. Could this be the sequel to Buck Bumble we've all been waiting for? Dang, look at that ass. Okay. Uh, so I can't quite jump, it looks like. Alright, I think something's fucked. Okay, I remember when I was playing Sharp's game that it had all fucked up audio too. And this, I think this is a problem with my end. I don't think the game is meant to sound like this at all. Um, and it was a problem that I had with hers, and hers was also Godot. Because this is like a really deep voice for, a bee lady, and I don't think it's intended. So just keep in mind the audio is not correct at all. Sorry. Here are a few actions you can perform to get you started. The bee can hover for a short time by pressing spacebar or Y. Pressing the key button again while hovering will end the hover early. Got that. The bee can drag the objects. All creatures are friendly. Dash with right click. That's all for now. Alright. Okay, there's a dash. Wait, did they say I could attack? It doesn't seem like I can. Alright, so I guess like the visuals are fairly spooky. I can't dash in air. So yeah, the visuals kind of remind me a little bit of Alice, the madness within or whatever it's called. American McGee's Alice, I'm sorry. What are these things? The Chamber of Conquest. Gaze in wonder at the spoils of conflict garnered by the bugbear ant monarchs of old. But be wary of toothworms. The bee can walk quietly by holding shift and climb some surfaces by interacting with them while on the ground. Alright. Bugbears, it said. There we go. So this one, the frame. So besides the sound, the frame rate seems. You gonna go down? The frame rate seems pretty smooth, which means that the game is meant to move at this speed, which is fairly slow. Well, but I can see there's quite a bit of content here. It looks like there's a treasure chest that we can get to if we have the gumption for it. Yeah, dodged him. Oh, okay. All right, let's get to that chest, fellas. Ah, oh fuck. Yeah, I know. Aside from the mall, you got a sapphire gem fruit. Nice. Many creatures will accept gem fruits as currency, so line your pockets when you can. Value of 5 ruby gem fruits. Yeah, like aside from like the visuals being fairly like retro, which is, I guess for some people very spooky, it just seems like a pretty cutesy like, bug adventure. But like I was kind of guessing earlier, I'm thinking that this is leaning towards this is a PS1 game and you guys have a PS1 demo. Why don't you feature my game on it? And they're like, sure, why not? What's the harm? Oh, we're back up here. We can get more of whatever the fuck this thing is. Oh, we had the switch, fellas. See, look at that. That's pretty Zelda-y. You like Zelda, right, Vo? You're not allowed to like Zelda. I forbid you from liking Zelda. But everyone else, Vo, this is something you seem to be into. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, maybe you guys shouldn't have simped so hard for the B game. You know, I picked two ones and one of them had like dead in the name. I could imagine like a bug themed horror game. Like bugs are fucking scary. Like okay, something's gonna come out of this where I blow it up. Yeah, the demo has content. I'm just not sure about its whole relevance to the whole horror theme. So far, the mall was about like like the whole setup, the context of it was the most horror thing we have. Yeah, or I'm trying to think of them. Like I think they're like slugs or like something that like no. It's like a wasp or some kind of like tapeworm. I'm trying to think of what it was, or like it's just a disease, but something that affects slugs where it makes their antennas go like super crazy, and then it forces them to like sit on top of a branch of a tree or like branch or like leaf, a tall leaf, and then like they wait for like a bird or animal, bigger animal to eat them, so that the parasite can transfer over to that animal instead. Like that sort of stuff is pretty freaky. Oh, this is scary. Ooh, watch out, Timmy. Don't play this when it's past 8 p.m. You'll get scared. And the water hurts me. Well, I guess I am pretty small. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not too old. It's been a while, you know? I remember one idea for a Pop and Chupa side game was like them in like a like it was a Resident Evil type of thing, but it was gonna be like a side view, and it's gonna be a lot more focused on them being split up and solving puzzles that way, kind of like Resident Evil Zero. Um, but it's gonna be like in a research facility that was based on like mushroom spores, and so the deal was like Poppin couldn't go near them because they would like infect them. But they were dealing with like other bugs or creatures that were infected by it. It's gonna be like one of the places like I think I mentioned to some of you guys like the whole thing with the dragons that are trying to live forever, and so there's like one of the research places. Boy, I don't know what these items are, but boy, am I collecting them. Oh, okay. Oh, there's an enemy here. Or a nice guy. I'm sorry, I hit you. Outcast aspirant. Who's there? Stay away, lest this foul curse seduce you as well. Oh, to have had all aspirations dashed to the enfeebling spores. Okay, so it's kind of close to what I was talking about. I'm sorry I hit you, buddy. Uh, I swear that was an accident, okay? It won't happen again. Alright, yeah, this, can't quite do any of those. These things keep respawning. Am I supposed to... Nope. Hey, starting to feel a little bit like this is slow paced too. But it does have like some level design going on. It's coherent, it's not full of meme crap like the other two. Like the other one, I mean. Wait, which way did I come from? And I turn on the thing, but I'm not sure quite what my goal is. Like where the end point is, where I'm trying to go to. Oh, this thing looks wrong. Well, I can't get my green thing, but I have no idea what that is, so maybe not too useful. I see what the... Yeah, I think I need something before I can actually do stuff here. Well, there's a whole area down there that I haven't quite explored yet. And I'm guessing I need some items to, solve shit. Can I reach that? Yep. Alright, and it's taking me up. I did unlock it earlier. It just takes me back up here. But we also didn't really explore much down there, did we? I don't think we did. This is a Animal Crossing looking motherfucker. At last, I've made it under Ant Fort. Dole, but if I could just break free of this troublesome sediment. Oh, a bee. Hello, Abiel. As you can see, Abiel, I have gotten myself between a rock and a hard place. Here's some blast pods. Could you toss one my way? These seed pods explode after a short time. Don't get caught in the blast zone. To equip blast pods, D-pad or 2. Oh, don't mind me. Alright, well, I did see this wall somewhere else in this dungeon, so I guess I gotta go there next, right? There you go, rat. Free at last. Now I can planning the heist. Thanks a lot, Abiel. The name's Louis Le Crabiola, treasure connoisseur. Say, what brings a bee like you down to this musty old caverns anyway? Oh, I got it. You must be from that hive that was smashed up by that troll earlier. What a shame. Such a golden gooey goodness dashed upon the dirt. Tell you what, Abiel. I just happened to spy a chunk of your hive land near the bugbear ant fort above us. Trouble is, naturally, the forest guarded by ants that don't know the first thing about diplomacy. You'll have to be careful if you want to get there unnoticed. And when I do any distractions to make will draw their eyes away from their own escapades. From my own escapades. Heh. You know, it must have been fate brought us together. Partner, you go ahead. I'll follow up the rear once I finish with some plans. Looks like we got a partner in crime, boys. Alright, so I forgot about the 1, 2, 3 equips. Alright, well, he's just gonna stay here. I mean, I think it'd be a little limited unless you can squeeze through stuff. But we did see like a door that we could blow up. So I guess we'll be trying to get back to wherever that was. I've already lost my sense of direction a bit in this sort of game. But I'll try my best. Let's start by exploring these other doors. Alright, come on out. Okay, well that was a deadly attack. Thankfully, they set it up so that I'm back at the room I was just thinking about, so I can already explore. Sapphire gem fruit. My dog is not happy. Yeah, not a whole lot of horror tonight. I'm sorry about that. But this game seems alright. So I think the next thing I want to check out is that door, but now that I'm thinking about it, I think it probably already was here and I just forgot because I'm stupid. Let's find out. Alright, I have not been in here. What's up, buddy? Bugbear Antgar. What's this, a bee? Have you gotten lost? Or might you be a warrior come to claim the treasures of Queen Antalya? Ha! I see no warrior in you, bee! But no matter, I can hardly claim as such confined to guarding the stocks and not joining the Queen's hunt. Yeah, I mean, it's competent. And, you know, it's a fairly nice Zelda-like. I'm not gonna come collect all these things, because I don't even know what the fuck they are. And there's a lot. I'm guessing... Hold on. Hey, buddy, guess what? I'm taking one. Ooh, look what I got. Hey, you guarding this? The doddering, empathetic, and oranges code. His grace is off. Wait, he said something else. Yeah, he's not impressed. Yeah, he doesn't seem to give a shit. Well, what about this? He doesn't care. Okay, cool. He doesn't seem to mind that we tried to experiment on him a bit there. Can I make it from here? Oh, let me just be safe. Okay, and he said something about hurting the outcast dude. I assume he means the dead-eyed fella. Oh, right, and we have those bomb things. There we go, we had to hit both. Okay, I'm thinking here. Oh, I can only hit one at a time. I only have one bomb out at a time. Yep, only one, sorry. So whatever I gotta do here involves some other item if I want to get to that other treasure chest. And I don't think there's any other type of attack I have. So as far as bugs go, what's your rating, CR out of 10? Oh, 1 to 10 on whatever her face is here. I'm thinking a 5. Oh, he is not doing well, it seems. Well, here, have this. Oh, no, I can't do that now. Yeah. Well, I guess here's your horror. Okay, so he does block stuff. That doesn't count? Oops, I touched his little slime. That's too far away. Ah, he blocks me. He blocked me, guys. He blocked me on Twitter. Oh, too far away. Is that... Okay, it's on top of him. Cool. I don't care. Just... Damn it. Now it's getting like harder to hit. I don't know how I got flat. I must got lucky last time. Yeah, I don't think that's actually hurting him now. I thought it did earlier, but I must be wrong. Ah, damn it. Yeah, he blocks it, so I don't know. Okay, I'm out of these things, so I gotta start stocking up. This thing has a small blast range too, by the way, so yeah, I'm a little limited on my options or timing. And he blocks too, so it's quite the puzzler. How much do you have, buddy? Too far. Yeah, that doesn't hurt him. Nope. Alright, see ya, Kun. Sorry it kind of ended a little bit boring here. Oh my god, just... Finally! Well, that's a shame for you. I mean, this bug guy. Uh, well fought, B. Thank you for granting me an honorable end. It would serve you to take up my blade. Oh, I got a blade! Well, bye, buddy. Alright, and we got a sword. Yay! Yeah, and I'm like low on health too. So I gotta find honey. I'd say the hover thing kind of makes like navigation a bit more interesting because it's all about. Oh, good, we were able to get that. We needed that because it makes it a lot more about finding like a vertical platform and like add some more exploration puzzle elements. They're just trying to move around, which I think is neat. There's a ant guy over there. He seems like he might be mean to me specifically. Well, let's see if we can talk to him and what he has, what's his deal is. Hey, friend. Gossamer. Okay, well, that's rude. Yeah, he doesn't even care. Spooky. Mushman. Come back here, you mush fuck. I killed him, Vo. Hi. Okay, you're not friendly. Alright, then again. Okay, that doesn't seem to be working on him now. Alright. So I'm pretty sure this demo's gonna be fairly lengthy for a bit. Uh, I'm guessing. The fuck? I feel like I should be able to push stuff in here, but nothing doing. Let me try hitting E next to these wicker baskets. Maybe exploding is a way to go? Nope. Alright, see ya. Oh, she still gets hit by rain. That's blame. Oh, cutscene. They're having a bug's feast. I don't know. I thought maybe we gotta stay out of the light area, but I seem to still be getting hit. She's like, what? Oh, she just leaves. That's cute. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, bad end. Oh, blue yet. Yeah, I think we all know where this is going. Sorry, kids. Here we come. Alright, Celine the spider. Looks like they caught you too. Welcome to the Ant Fort prison. The food's, well, you. Oh, hey, chill out. It was just a joke. Listen, there's no way out here that doesn't lead to a painful death. Yeah? Fungus. So I see all the girls get to have anime eyes, where all the boy bugs have to be bugs. Okay. Let's talk to her again. Listen, there's no way I can see you getting out of here in one piece. There's only two ways out. The front gate and the donjon. The Queen's Chambers. Okay, well, not very thoughtful. Gosh, I hope you didn't have a third line of dialogue. Alright, so I gotta dodge some stuff because I'm low on health. I think I'm officially out of that other area, right? So I guess whatever chest I didn't get in that last place, that's just gone. Alright, so yeah, I'm on my last health here. Hopefully this is honey. Yep, okay, cool. Yeah, a whole lot of fucking death around here. No bueno. God damn. Alright, I came out from here. Uh, let's see. Oh! I get it now. There we go. Yeah, like I remember that dude too. Okay, so that's a timer. And there's a chest somewhere. And I gotta hit these things here, I assume with my bomb to activate them, right? Let's see. Yep. Okay, going up. Yeah. Okay, so first I gotta hit this. And I'm guessing this is a big old thing that takes me around to this chest with the gate in front of it. I have to hit the eye, timing it with the bomb to like get there just in time. And I gotta use this dash to do it. So here we go. Go, go, go! Got it. Uh, oh. Hello. You got Royal Jelly Juice. Collect 3 in total, add another segment to your honeycomb bar. Alright, so this is our heart pieces. Uh, not an item that we need to progress. But nice to have, I like to think. Considering how in short supply health seems to be. Can't quite reach there from this location. So I'm guessing what I have to do is I have to get this first. And then hit that, right? And then this goes up. Oh, did I do that too early? Nope, got there in time. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, we changed perspective and now it's a sneaky thing. Can he see me through this? I assume noise isn't a thing? Whole lot of content in this demo at least, right? Okay, so I likely don't want to be spied because I can't do anything to these fellas. Alright, sneaky sneaky, sis. What is up here? Stairs and a door. Let's go up the stairs first. People sleeping, and I figure we gotta sneak, right? Right? Pretty spooky. Yeah, I think like the more somber tone of this. That's pretty good. Probably helps it fit in with the whole scary PS3, PS1 aesthetic, whatever. Uh-oh. That hurts me? Oh, okay. Well, I don't get sent all the way back to the dungeon, which is nice. Am I able to do anything about that? It seemed like it just happened on its own. Let's try again. And this time, let's try to walk far away from that spot. That, or maybe I just can't go into this area yet. Yeah, I guess I just can't go there yet. Oh, he spot me. Getting low on health here. This demo is going on quite a bit. Okay, let's wait for him to turn around a bit more this time. And maybe sneak around more than usual. Okay, he's turned around completely. Yeah, there's quite a bit here. Hey lady, maybe you don't want to breathe so loud. I don't think I have to walk quietly around this guy. There we go. Health. Uh, and I need something to go in. Cool. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. Kill me. Alright. So let's figure out what's going on with this thing here, because maybe I have to stop. Maybe. It seems like once that thing falls, it makes a noise, and that's what causes me to get caught. But then it just falls on its own. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do to stop that. Oh, hold on. Sure, what's up? Hey, what's up?
Hi, gamer. Can I get you anything?
No, I'm fine. How's the puppy doing?
He's alright. I've been letting him chill on my lap.
Oh, that's cute. Alright, I'm just gonna listen to music and finish up here. Love you.
I love you.
Bye-bye. I was just talking with Chris. Alright, so I guess the trick was just to know that it's gonna fall and then just wait for it to do that. Which is a little lame. Oh, we got more sneaking. Sneaking segments going on quite a bit. Sneaky, sneaky. Die! Death! Okay, they're just gonna keep coming because of whatever these are. Let's see. Alright, cool, that worked. Okay, and there's another one over there. I don't know if that can reach it. Oh, it did. And you guys can play with this. Here you go. Alright, what's in the chest? I'm guessing the key. Yep. So I'm gonna assume that the key to the East Tower is probably gonna have like a boss battle or a cutscene or something, and that's gonna be the end of the demo. Let's at least try to getting there. If it seems like it's still going on, I might have to call it a night. Wait, I came from this way, right? It's loading. Oh, this is the place where I got caught, right? Yeah, it is quite humorous. So I can't hit that thing. I assume I need another item to do so. And it's probably part of that east tower. So they're gonna have me do this whole back and forth thing? I have to go through that sneaking room again? Like I already have to do like there's this whole hallway here with this fella, right? Can I just go ahead? No, off. Well, I can just fall down here actually. Oh, this is the gate. Okay, I wasn't sure. I thought we were in somewhere else. Hey, it's the man from before, Antonio. Yeah, so very, very much Zelda thing. I think we can establish that. Alright, so what's your deal? You throw a thing. Alright, do your attack. He's like, oh, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna punch you. Waiting for it. Oh, I can hit him. Oh, he got me good. Yeah, we got him, fellows. He's pretty happy about that, I suppose. Oh, he's gonna guard his dick. On priorities. I can hit him once. Not very fun. Yeah, he's a little too quick for me to just hit whenever. Okay, yeah. He's got a lot of moves, but, you know, I don't exactly have a whole lot at my disposal to deal with all this. Alright, well, she got me. I guess he can have his little reward or whatever. Oh, no, let's start over. Okay. He's like, oh, hey, you're ready for round two? Okay. Whole lot of Antons tonight. Yeah, yeah, the animations are pretty expressive, I feel like, too. Oh, that got him. Dang it. Yeah, he's... Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm all spent on this. It's been on for a while, and I'm close to like 10 p.m., so I've been streaming for 3 hours. I'll give this one more shot, actually. It's just that it's not giving me a whole lot of room for being able to hit him unless there's some other trick that I don't know about here. It just seems I'm a little outmatched, you know? And like this part is where it's like he has like a lot more strong attacks, and I can't quite get to him in time without getting hit myself. See, like yeah, like my range is way too small. What is that? What I want to use? Oh no, I don't. No, it's just nothing. Yeah, I'm sorry, but this is not like fair. Yep. Yeah, and it doesn't really give me a whole lot of time to hit him. I think I'm done with this. Well, that was fun. Yeah, save and quit. That was cute though. I think that was like one of the better ones of the other games there. Um, Actually, let me explore some more of this. Oh wait, I gotta recapture the window. Hold on here. Yeah. All right. No, I don't want to do that. Alt tab. Sorry about that. Okay. Let's explore the mall a little bit more, and then we'll stop, just so that we can get all this out of the way. Okay, so the last thing we got was a screwdriver. We also have $1 in change, uh, credits, and a hammer if you're desperate. Glorified pair of scissors. Very amusing descriptions. I am amused. My dog is not amused. He's quite mad. That's the demo. Here's the doors. Okay, so bathroom. I think I already went to the bathroom here. Yep. Yeah, there's the ghouls one. And I don't think there's anything else to do in there. That's wait, it's coming. Basement, already did that. Right? Nothing here. Foyer. Alright, so this is the place I came from, yeah, sorry. Let me check here a bit more. Oh, it's shut, that's why. Okay, let's see if the screwdriver is good for anything out in the foyer. Nope. Yeah, there's not really much I can do here that I can think of with what I've seen. Still haven't played that one yet. What? Needs a key. Yeah, let's try the hallways one more time. Maybe there's something in the basement I missed. Though the only thing I can remember was that there's another pair of like those boarded up doors. I don't think the wrench, we already know the wrench can't help with those. So let's try again anyway. Yeah, see? It's boarded up. And our quarters are not going to help with that. Yeah, I think we did everything we could here. I don't see anything else. What was in here? This is where we got the clipboard and I think another quarter or the screwdriver. I don't know. Nothing. Oh, that's where we got the wrench actually. Right? Uh, and yeah, this is a generator. Okay, so I remember we turned on the generator, but I don't remember what it was for. I guess I didn't check like the outside again to see if anything changed there, but again, I couldn't think of what to tell you if there was something powered by the generator. I just saw some trash cans. I guess we'll check the bathroom one more time. We went in here, but we didn't actually check this part of it because yeah. Oh, all right. Now we're doing a little bit of Among Using. Man, a whole lot of quarters. I wonder what they're for. Gonna be playing a whole lot of Pac-Man if we can find a cabinet. Oh boy, food court. Yummy, yummy. $100 a can. Oh man, we're gonna have to find a lot of quarters, fellas. The masses are hungry. Hey, we got a crowbar. Now I think we can start opening up those boarded up areas. Oh, cool. Nice. Let's go see the second floor. I know we didn't explore the rest of the food court. So far, I've enjoyed the mall segment the most out of the other demos I've played. The B game was looking cute, but I wouldn't really call it horror, and it's again, a little too slow paced for my liking. Arcade. Looks like we are gonna get our Pac-Man fill tonight. Gamer time. Did I have that many quarters? Arcade. Whoa! Alright, well, like I said, it's like 10 p.m. I've been playing for 3 hours. So I think I'm good on demos there. We'll have to come back here. Ooh, spooky ambiance though. Did I really have that many quarters? I guess I did. Ten dead doves. Yep, count them. 10. Dead. North Star Courier. Perlin Festival. Alright, that should be unlocking these stairs now. Oh, you can actually go on the stairs. Oh, monster, come here. Come here, you little rascal. That's the second floor. We were already on the second floor, though. Uh, Alright, I'm guessing this is one of those special stairs that doesn't go anywhere. It's just up and down. I didn't really explore the rest of the food court. So let me do that before we return to the foyer. Spectral arcade. Because, I have this crowbar now, and there's all those boarded up places. Oh, wait. I don't want to do this. Alright. Miracle Bug and the Electric Limbo! Cool, whatever the fuck that means. Gob! Gob? Mortal Meal. Gosh, I hope this saves all my progress. Alright, go to hallways. Ah, I see. We're back here. Okay, so the first thing I think we want to do is we want to unboard those boarded doors in the basement. Let's go find the basement. Man, my dog is really bitching. I'm sorry about that. We'll take care of him soon. Alright, janitor's office. He's got a whole office, wow. Hey, store keys. Uh-oh, spooky. Uh, oh. The knobs are stuck. Where's the remote? We don't have a remote. So I guess we'll have to come back here when we get said remote. Yeah, we were held in place by a demon, I'm sorry. Yeah. Awkward. And he's right behind me, isn't he? Do not go in there. Collapsed wing. I don't think there's anything else to get in the collapsed wing of interest. Besides all those excellent demos. I'm trying to find the way back out to the foyer. All right, Mr. White. Now we can unlock this demo. But like I said, I've already played this before. I was talking to you about it, Mr. Ain't Smart. We got this one unlocked. Future reality. Racing League. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'm not big on racing games. Hopefully, it's a horror theme is interesting enough for me to care, but I think the descriptions of the items keeps changing. Blast cats. These cats really blast. Keys. There's the stairs. Exterior. Was that everything? I think that was all the demo areas that we could look for. Um, I can't remember there's another pair of doors that were boarded up that I didn't quite open. I know that there's a remote that we need for the janitor. Anything you can think of, ain't? I hear growling. Oh, we didn't unlock this one. They speak from the abyss. Yeah, it's a little confusing. Da, 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 da. Actually, I think I want to go to the food court from the stairs. Oops, I'm already flip-flopped. There we go. That was the demo. Uh-oh, I think the stairs are on the other side. Again, the last thing I can think of is the chanting room. And I don't think there's any like cross whatever you want to call it from the demos to the this game, the exploration whatever. So I don't think it's like a thing where oh once you complete all the demos, a Perlin Festival. Then it'll give you something. I really doubt it. Dog's quiet. Hey, you know what? No, thought I could maybe break it. Alright, I'm gonna check something else in the food court, and I think that's it. I think I'm finally done. Yep, alright. Oh, I guess I didn't really explore the arcade too well. I mean, it was fairly small. There wasn't a whole lot to find. Yep. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, well, thanks everyone for watching who's still here. I think it's just you, ain't. But yeah, and Vo, I see you down there too. But yeah, I think that was fine. We didn't play too many demos. We just mostly explored them all, but we should have everything unlocked, and I'll be able to play a lot more once I get to next week when we I guess play more. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you all have a nice night. I'll see you around. Bye bye.